Hi, my name is Julie, and I'm a mom of 3 in California, and I've come up with a plan to curb obesity. What is stopping children from maintaining a healthy weight? We all know it. We're all concerned, and I have a plan. It's called Plan to Eat. I'd like to see it implemented in the schools. So the idea is by simple scheduling, we can curb obesity, increase productivity, and promote health. So there are 3 powerful words: Plan to Eat. It is adopting a healthy mindset, and it is an idea of understanding that we maximize nutrient absorption just by scheduling. Currently, eating is a barrier to play for children. My 8-year-old is instructed in school to go through the cafeteria or sit at the lunch tables and then can go play for the short 45-minute lunch. And I believe that this is a problem. It's a problem when I see the lunch come home because he's not eaten at all and decided to play. It's a problem when I see him at 3 o'clock when I pick him up eating his lunch then, and then I'm frustrated because the dinner I've got planned for him, he's not going to eat much because he just ate his lunch. And so then you're in a deprivation period. This is where we're seeing the bulimia come later in teenagers. So my plan to eat is an idea of just developing mindful eating through scheduling. Is understanding that the body's blood needs to go to the stomach to digest food once you've consumed it. When you ask the child to run, jump, and play under the current model, which is eat and then go out and play, the blood needs to go to the extremities to support the activity. So if they're playing handball, tetherball, whatever they're playing, the blood needs to go there. It's not going to the stomach where it should be going to digest the food. So this is wrong, and it needs to be changed. Bottom line, it needs to be changed. What's happening is the core is being stressed and absorption is being curtailed under the current model. So on occasion I get it, that's okay. But my parents tell me it was this way when they were children. I remember the same scheduling when I was a kid. And I think after, decades now, people understand that obesity is a problem. And we're thinking it's the food. Yeah, it's the food. But it's also, too, that parents are throwing whatever they can in the lunches because the lunches aren't getting eaten. And it's not about, it is about the food. That is part of it. It is a symptom. But really, it's the schedule. So with Plan to Eat, I'd like to see that the schools use the 45 minutes that they currently have, the 20-minute as a warm-up, which we understand that the body absorbs the most nutrients from its food in the first 30 minutes after eating. So if they play first, is like a warm-up for the body, and then there's a focused time to eat, say 25 minutes, where they're sitting down to eat, they're not conflicted, it's a focused time to eat, and the play is behind them, so they can sit down and enjoy their meal without the pressure or distraction of, should I go join my friends, or should I be on the handball court, or I want to get in line, or this and that. And then if we can encourage the teachers to have the children return to the class for a seated activity, that would be fabulous, because then the children will have eaten, and then they can absorb the nutrients from their food. As what happens when we see in obesity, it's not necessarily a quantity problem, it's a nutrient problem. The shoveling in of food is the body's being starved, and it's searching for something to satiate it. And the satiation just will never come because it's a nutrient problem. It's sad, and it's sad that we're doing this, and it needs to be changed. And I'm saying for no money, we can do this. We can implement this in our schools, and we can see changes come. It'll help parents be able to promote putting healthier choices in children's lunches, because they're going to start to see that the children are eating their lunch. It's going to help just with the rhythm and flow to the day. So in my opinion, it's going to decrease waste. It's going to curb yo-yo dieting that we see in teenagers and adults. It's going to increase productivity, possibly even increase test scores, because the child who eats his lunch can then focus in the afternoon's studies and because those nutrients need to go to the brain to feed the brain. So this is, a really important idea, and I'm really passionate about helping people become aware of what we're allowing as a society to happen. And it's just by passively accepting a status quo. I think that the idea that it is no cost is a huge talking point within itself. But so I understand that this reads like a tall order, and I really believe in my heart that this one directive can do it. It can curb obesity. We have, the outliers on the continuum of the obesity. Yeah, that's going to happen. But I think that we're going to see a progression of gaining more control of health. Let's see. Let's see. So, this is my plan. It's called Plan to Eat, and I'm looking for support to get this information out there and to get the schools informed and adopt this new model. It's called Plan to Eat. Thank you.